Short-form content is taking over the internet, with billions of people watching it every single day, making attention more valuable than ever before. Attention is the new currency, and a few smart people have figured this out. They're making more money than investment bankers, all by posting simple short-form videos that take less than 10 minutes to create. If you think this sounds too good to be true, let me prove it to you. All these people use the exact method I'm about to share and made over $10,000 from TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram in just a matter of weeks. Now, you might be wondering why I mentioned all these different platforms instead of just YouTube. That's because what I'm about to reveal is a literal content factory. For the first time, I'm going to show you a method that lets you mass produce short-form videos at scale. I'll also show you how to automatically upload them across all different platforms with zero effort. And finally, I'll reveal a powerful strategy that allows you to monetize any type of audience. It doesn't matter if your audience is into memes, cars, psychology, or even Kardashians. This method works for everything. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to create a multi-platform content empire and turn it into a real business. But there's one catch. This method requires precision, and if you skip even one step, you might not get the results you're looking for. So make sure you stick with me till the very end. The first thing we need is a niche. I've been doing deep research on what shorts are going viral right now, and if you've spent any time scrolling through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels, you've probably noticed a pattern. Interesting facts videos are absolutely everywhere. Specifically, fact videos related to love, relationships, and crushes, like this one. You've probably seen them. It's just a simple text box at the top with a title like Crush Facts and different facts popping up one after another. This account is pulling in millions of views every single month, earning around $18,000 every 30 days from just YouTube alone. That's not even counting the revenue from all the other platforms and the secret monetization strategy, which I'll reveal later in this video. It's crazy to think that a single page using this method can generate more money than some CEOs make in a year. The biggest problem with most content niches is that they tend to perform well on only one platform. A lot of videos that work on YouTube Shorts don't do well on TikTok and Instagram, but this particular niche is an exception. It consistently goes viral across all three platforms, which is exactly what we want. The best part is that you don't have to stick to relationship facts. This method works with any niche. You can apply the same blueprint to other fact-based content. And honestly, if you want to stay consistent, I recommend picking a niche you actually find interesting. Now, it's time to talk about how we're actually going to create these videos. Instead of manually editing videos, we're going to use a method that allows us to create multiple short-form videos in just a few clicks. You may have seen videos like this before, but since then, I've made improvements to make it even more powerful. Instead of making one video at a time, in CapCut, we're going to create dozens, even hundreds, all at once. This method is so efficient that you can run multiple pages at the same time and post several videos a day without spending hours editing or hiring a team. But as we all know, creating content is just one part of the equation. The biggest challenge when it comes to making money with short-form videos is actually monetization. TikTok only pays creators who have 10,000 followers and are based in specific countries like the US and the UK. YouTube Shorts requires you to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views in the last 90 days before you can earn ad revenue. Reaching these requirements when you're just starting out can feel like an impossible task, and for most people, that means working for free until they finally hit those numbers. But after doing some research, I came across a website that sells pre-monetized accounts for both YouTube Shorts and TikTok. That means instead of spending months trying to qualify for monetization, you can start earning money from day one. If you want to speed up the process and skip the struggle of hitting those requirements, I'll leave a link to that website in the description. Anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, let's break down the actual process of bulk creating these videos. The system is divided into three main steps. The first step is generating the facts, but instead of coming up with them manually, we're going to use AI to do all the work for us. With some pretty basic prompting knowledge, we can get ChatGPT to generate dozens of video facts in seconds. Doing this manually would take hours, but AI makes it effortless. To save you time, I've spent some time and designed a custom prompt that gives us exactly what we need. Here's how it works. We start by asking ChatGPT to generate 30 sets of facts with 10 facts in each set. Each set of facts equals one video, so with 30 sets, we'll have enough content to produce 30 videos. Now, the amount of videos you want to create is up to you. If you change the amount of sets, you can change how many videos you're looking to create. For example, 100 sets would give you data for 100 videos. To make sure the AI generates the right kind of content, we specify that all facts must be related to our niche, which is relationship, love, crushes, and all that stuff. Since going viral on short-form videos depends on engagement, we also include at least one fact in each video that encourages the viewer to like, comment, or share. This makes a huge difference in how viral the videos become. It's also crucial that we give examples of a topic and a couple of facts. By doing that, ChatGPT will be able to copy the reference and give us as accurate results as possible. The final step in the prompt is asking ChatGPT to structure its response in a table format. This part is crucial because it makes it easy to import the data into Canva later. It'll all make sense in a couple of minutes. By the way, if you want the full prompt, you can find it inside my Discord channel in the free resources section. Look for a link labeled mass produced prompt. I'll leave a link for Discord in the description where you can grab it for free. You can also tweak this prompt to work for different niches. For example, if you want to create fact videos about another niche, just change this part of the prompt and enter some examples adjusted to your niche. Now, as you can see, ChatGPT created this table with a bunch of facts. That's exactly what we wanted. You'll see that in the first column, we have the topic and then 10 facts corresponding to that topic. Now, the next part of the process is designing the video template and changing the look of the videos inside Canva. We're using Canva instead of CapCut because it has a powerful bulk create feature. Basically, it'll make it possible for us to import all of the ChatGPT data into our template and automatically turn it into 30 ready to post shorts. Here's how to set it up. First, head over to Canva and sign up for a 30-day free trial. The trial isn't required for designing the template, but you'll need it to access the advanced features later. Once you're in, click on the Create a Design button and then select TikTok video to get the correct vertical format. Now, it's time to design the template. This is where the topics and facts will be later on when we import the data from ChatGPT. Now, click on Text and add a heading. I will name it Topic to make it clear what each box represents and adjust the size and place it in the top center, just like so. If we take a look at the reference video I showed you earlier, this text box will represent the topic. In this example, crush facts. Pro tip from me, extend the length of this purple box a little bit so that all the text fits in the box later on when we import the actual topics. Otherwise, if the topic is a bit too long, it will get stacked in a weird way and we don't want that. Then we need to add text boxes for the facts. So in the text menu, click on subheading and place it in the center of the screen. I'll name it Fact 1 since it represents the first of the 10 facts. And since each video will have 10 facts, we will need 10 of these. So copy and paste this subheading 10 times and rename them Fact 1, Fact 2, Fact 3, and so on. And the reason there are so many facts is to make sure the videos meet TikTok's monetization requirements. TikTok requires videos to be 1 minute or longer for them to be monetized. And I know you may say, but you can't upload these videos to YouTube Shorts since they only allow videos up to 1 minute long. Now, here's the thing. YouTube launched a new feature that lets you upload videos up to 3 minutes long, which is crazy and perfect for people like us. And let me explain why. You can create content that meets TikTok's requirement of being over 1 minute long and also post the same video on YouTube. Before, you couldn't actually do this. You had to manually remove a couple of seconds from each video to be able to post them on both platforms. And let me tell you, from my own experience, it was a pain in the ass. Then, when you are uploading longer videos, you are also getting a higher RPM, which means you get paid more for each view. So it's similar to long form content. The longer someone watches your content, the more YouTube will pay you. Now, to ensure they're at least 1 minute long, we'll set each fact to appear on screen for 6 seconds. That brings the total video length to exactly 1 minute. This is important because TikTok and YouTube prioritize longer videos. And by applying these small steps, your videos are more likely to go viral if the viewer watches all the way to the end. And if you want more of these under the radar tips, I've started a community that's completely free, where I can help you with your journey at no cost, and you can also meet like-minded people. Everyone is welcome, so make sure to join through the link in the description. Moving on. Now, you need to extend the length of the clip so that it's more than 1 minute. And if you take a look at the timeline right now, you will see that it's only 5 seconds long. What you need to do is extend it all the way until it's 1 minute long so that we can earn some extra money from TikTok. But we obviously don't want all 10 facts on the screen all at once. So let's adjust the timing of the facts so that each fact is on the screen for 6 seconds. To do that, you need to highlight Fact 1 and click on Show Timing. Then you want to adjust it so that it's on the screen for 6 seconds, like this. Now, do the same thing for Fact 2, but make it show up right after the first fact and adjust the length. Now you get the point. Do this on all the fact boxes so that every fact is shown for 6 seconds. Once you're done, preview it to make sure everything looks good.
You really think this looks good? Really? A white background with some text over it? No one will watch this piece of junk. Joe Biden could literally do this better. Honestly, I would rather watch Kamala Harris taking a real phone call than spend another second looking at this.
What should I do then?
Make it more visually appealing. Just look at the video you showed earlier. Moving background, nice music. You won't get any views without it. Trust me.
But what if I don't know how to do that?
Well, that's on you. I'm out.
Of course. After I did some heavy research on how to find some good background videos for you, I found this. It's a website called Pixabay, where you can find tons of copyright-free videos, songs, and more. When I look at my competitors, most of their viral videos were some kind of video of a beach in the sunset. So I searched for beach sunset and set the orientation to vertical. After a few seconds, I found this video. It's exactly what we were looking for. Once you find a video that fits your style, just download it and upload it into Canva. Drag the video onto the timeline and place place it behind the text. This instantly makes the video look way more professional and engaging. Next, you'll want to add music. Since we're in the love and relationship niche, a romantic track is ideal. I'll go back to Pixabay and search for some love music. If you're unsure about what type of music to use, you can always ask ChatGPT for suggestions. So, open ChatGPT and simply describe your niche and the type of content you're creating, and ask for music genres that would fit your videos. Copy and paste the recommendations into Pixabay, and you'll get a wide selection of songs to choose from. Take a listen to a few until you find one that suits your vibe. Once you've made your choice, download the song and upload it into Canva. Then, drag it below all the visual layers and make sure it covers the entire video. Next, let's change the text styling. I'm not a fan of the standard Canva font, so I'll change it to one of my personal favorites, Futura. It's a popular choice for big brands like Nike, Calvin Klein, and Louis Vuitton. I usually set the font to bold to give it more thickness and help the text stand out. I'll also change the color to white and add an outline to make it pop. To do this, click on Effects and choose the outline option, and it should end up looking something like this. Now, preview the clip to make sure everything looks good.
I must say, that's a good video.
Alright, now that the basics are done, it's time for what you all have been waiting for, and that is the bulk creation. Stay focused because this part can be a bit tricky if you're not familiar with the process. First, what you want to do is click on the Bulk Create tab in the bottom left corner. This app will change your life. Press Enter Data manually, and you'll be presented with something that looks like an Excel sheet. Remember when we created the facts in ChatGPT and formatted them into a table? Because of that, now we can just copy the entire table and paste it into Canva. So go back to ChatGPT and copy the entire table it generated for us. Then head back to Canva. This is important. Highlight the square in the top left corner, paste everything in, and press Done. Now, to do that, you want to highlight the text box. For us, it's Fact 1. Click on these three dots and select Connect Data. Then, you have to connect it to the right data source, which is Fact 1. Now, repeat this same process until you've linked each text box to its matching data source. Pro tip, do it slowly. Take your time because it's really important you get this right. Otherwise, you will ruin the whole video. Now, before generating the shorts, you want to place all the facts text boxes on top of each other. This will ensure that each fact pops up in the same position, one after the other. And now, you should be able to generate the actual shorts. So click on Continue, and you'll see the option to generate 30 designs. This means Canva will create 30 different videos all at once, and that to me is crazy, considering how long it would take to create them manually. And now, as you can see, Canva has created 30 versions of the video, all with different topics and facts. And hopefully, now you can see how powerful this method is, because it's wild to think that this entire process only took about 10 minutes, and we already have a month's worth of content to post. Once everything's ready, click on Share in the top right corner, then select Download. Make sure to check the box that says Download pages as separate files, so each video is saved as its own individual file. After that, just hit download and you'll have a month's worth of content ready to go. Now, let me show you how to scale your content across multiple platforms automatically. This is where it gets even more exciting. We're going to create a system that allows us to post across every platform automatically, which will help us grow multiple accounts and monetize them later on with a new method I'll reveal later in this video. Don't take this video as a joke. People that use this strategy are printing over $100,000 a month. No joke. Just so you know, you won't get such results immediately, but just to give you an insight into what is actually possible. Now, there are a bunch of so-called auto-posting softwares that let you connect your social media account and then it'll post your videos whenever you want. Once again, I spent way too much time going through all of them so you don't have to, and found a software called later.com that lets you connect every social media account and schedule posts across all platforms. So, head over to the website and sign up for a 14-day free trial. Once you're on the homepage, click on the plug icon next to the social media platforms to start linking your accounts. If you don't have accounts set up yet, you'll need to create them first. It's simple. All you need is an email address. For YouTube, it's a bit harder since you'll need to create a new channel, but that's a straightforward process too. And if you don't know how, head over to my Discord and ask me in chat and I will help you. Once all your accounts are linked, you'll see a calendar where all your scheduled videos will appear. The next step is to click on Upload Media and upload all the videos you created in Canva. They should all be in the same folder, making it easy to find. Hit enter and they all show up in this box. But to actually schedule the video, you have to highlight a video and click on Create Post. You'll see a built-in feature that looks like when you are posting the video on the platform. I'm not great at writing descriptions myself, so I like to use AI for that. You've probably heard about this software called vidIQ. It's a fantastic tool for generating scripts, descriptions, providing search volume data on keywords, and pretty much anything related to social media. I'll leave a link in the description for you. Once you are in, on the left side, you want to use the coach feature. It's basically ChatGPT, but optimized for social media. Now, I'll describe our video and ask it to generate a description with hashtags for us. And as you can see, it'll write the whole thing in just a couple of seconds. Now, just copy the description and paste it into later. But before you actually schedule the post, you have to set the time you want it to go live. Click on this box with the date date and time, and you will be able to set the exact date and time you want the video to be posted. I recommend posting between 7 to 9 p.m., but feel free to test different times depending on your audience. It's not that important, but why not optimize everything we possibly can? After everything's set, click Schedule Post, and your video will appear in the calendar at the exact time it's scheduled to post. This software lets you schedule posts on up to 7 different platforms. And if you just post once a day on all these platforms, it means you'll have over 200 posts in a month. And we literally spend no more than 15 minutes on this entire process. And that is why this method is so powerful. You can outcompete all of your competitors in volume with almost no work. Now continue this process until all your videos are scheduled. I recommend posting 2 times a day for consistency, as the algorithm tends to favor accounts that post consistently. Once you've posted a couple of videos and stay consistent, you'll start seeing the snowball effect kick in on the views. And when your first video goes viral, that's it. But like I said in the beginning of this video, we're not just creating random accounts, we're building real monetizable businesses, which is what takes us to our last step. This is where most people fail. They think the only way to monetize an audience is through ad revenue only, which is not true at all. But I'm about to show you a unique monetization strategy that's helping people make tens of thousands of dollars per month. And almost no one is talking about it, which is why you should take advantage of it right now when it's still untapped. So guys, if you like the value I provide, leave a like and a comment showing me your support. The more views I get, the more I can research these crazy methods for you guys. So if you are new here, press the subscribe button. Now, you've probably heard about affiliate marketing, where you promote someone else's product through a link and earn a commission if they buy the product. But the strategy I'm going to show you is different, so you don't have to sell crap like this. So let me introduce you to Glitchy, which has tons of these offers that are designed specifically for short form platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and they don't require people to buy anything. All users have to do is complete a few steps, like answering simple questions, and they'll get free money. To get started, head over to Glitchy and sign up. It's free, obviously. Then head over to payment information and add your bank details here. Otherwise, they won't be able to pay out your commissions. Once that's done, click on offers to see all the available options. And the best thing about Glitchy is that all the offers are from major brands that almost every person who scrolls on these platforms is familiar with. For example, you could promote a $500 KFC gift card offer. Every time someone clicks your link and completes a few survey steps, you'll make $8, and you don't need the viewer to buy anything to get paid. To promote these offers, copy your affiliate link and place it in the bio of your automated accounts. Then, what you want to do is add a simple call to action, like get a $500 KFC gift card in the bio. This strategy is incredibly easy and effective, and it's helping people earn big money. And I want to see you guys try this, so let me know in the comments or tag me in the community with your results. Anyway, that's the blueprint I use to create mass content systems and turn them into profitable businesses. I know it's a lot of information, but if you're feeling confused or have any questions, join my free community. Ask any questions you have. Also, if you want to get a head start, consider getting a monetized account from Tick Accounts for YouTube or TikTok. You can use my code GROWWITHAI for a little surprise, and it helps support me too. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.